In this video, we will look at the dual exposure feature in the iQ4. This tool can be used to capture even more dynamic range and recover the darkest of shadows in Capture One. First of all, we'll have to activate the lab features so you can see the dual exposure tool. Lab contains all the pre-released features which will allow you to try these ahead of the final release. You can do this by going to Menu, About, Lab Features, and On. Then select your exposure as usual for the highlights in your image. And next you can access the dual exposure tool by swiping from right to left and selecting this tool. This will then open the feature, and as you can see, it has a predefined exposure difference. You can also see the exposure time, f-stop, and ISO. Finally, you can see the total time it will take to complete this dual exposure. Please remember, this feature uses the electronic shutter, so this won't be appropriate for movement or flash. When you are ready, you can push the capture button, and this will take your image. When you see the final image on the digital back, you might not notice the difference. However, when pushing the image's shadows and blacks in Capture One, you will see a huge difference here. Note, the preview in Capture One can sometimes be a little bit deceiving, so remember to check the image at 100%. Here we have two images, one shot as a single exposure and the other shot with the dual exposure feature. As you can see at 100%, once we boost the blacks and shadows, the dual exposure image lifts a lot better with less noise in the final image.